haven't climbed up to Enchanted Rock, drank a cold shiner down in Luckenbach, taking your baby to the river walk, then you ain't met my Texas yet. If you haven't floated down the El Frio, heard red dirt music on your radio, eating Coopers down in Llano, you ain't met my Texas yet. You haven't been to the Houston Rodeo.
Well, we hadn't been anywhere in a while, and decided to take a little road trip, check out a couple of the places that Josh Abbott talked about there in his song. And we made our way up to Brownwood, Texas, and then over to Coleman, where our friend Aaron Watson shot the CD cover for his CD Vaquero, and there you see it on the wall. It's still there in a little town. Really nothing else there. But we took a good shot, Felicia and I, and we really enjoy Aaron Watson and are big fans of his. So after that, we made a little trip down towards Llano and Brady. I hadn't been there since 1987, and took a picture or two there. They have a beautiful courthouse right there in the square. And then made our way over to Llano, Texas. And nice, beautiful waterfall. People were fishing out there. And good place for a couple of shots. And took a picture of Felicia. Good shot right there. And they also have a very nice courthouse. But, well, what we were there for was some barbecue. And we've ordered at the pit before. It's not something new. And the prices were not something that was shocking. Some of the things I read it's kind of expensive, but that's actually pretty cheap. You order at the pit, and if you look to your right there, he didn't dip it. He almost dipped everything they sold in barbecue sauce. And there's one thing that we do not like is barbecue sauce on our barbecue. Good barbecue doesn't need sauce, but the meat looks great. Good presentation out there. The guy he kind of rushed us a little bit, but so you order it up, you take it inside, they cut it, and they weigh it, and they wrap it up, and you pay for it. I got some sausage there, some brisket, both lean and moist, and some ribs. And I can tell you that I've had much better barbecue many places. I was highly dissatisfied with the trip that we made to Cooper's. I'm not sure. They used to be very, very popular. Somewhat still are. But today was not a good day. So I tried the sausage, which I liked. It had a good consistency. It was flavorful. It was actually the best thing they had. The lean brisket was a little dry. They cut it in pretty thick slices. You could taste, heavy smoke, and it was, just a little, like I said, a little dry. And then the moist brisket looked almost like a roast, as you can see there, kind of falling apart. And I don't quite like it to fall apart. A piece of brisket really shouldn't fall apart. Needless to say, just way too much salt, just overly salted, and I even had to dip it in barbecue sauce, which was not good at all, really. I didn't care for it, and I didn't care for the sides. Potato salad, I didn't care for, and maybe I'm being too harsh on the place, but a couple of people around me did make the same statements, that the barbecue was just overly salty. But I'm not one to turn down barbecue, but Cooper's, if you said I could come back tomorrow and eat for free, sadly I wouldn't be there.
A little salty?
A little salty?
Yeah. Maybe look for a fix.
I walked over to the corner, turned the old jukebox on. When I turned back around like a ghost, he was gone. So I paid his tab, called a cab, called it a night, and came straight home to you.
As we laid there in bed, I told you all the things he said. We laughed, we cried, and I held you the whole night through. You know, I think of him often out there all alone. Maybe he was an angel or just an old man from San Antonio. He said, don't leave your beer in the hot Texas sun. Don't argue with a woman while she's holding a gun. Never cheat when it comes to love or dominoes. Valle con Dios. He said, don't live your life like a sad country song. A fool on a stool, still a fool, right or wrong. Pride is a bandito, breaking hearts as he goes. Valle con Dios. He said, Valle con Dios. This old Mexican cowboy at the bar looked 100 years old. He had $1 million smile and his weathered brown skin shimmered like California gold.